Welcome back. You're watching Newsx. My name is Vineet Malhotra. India's aviation sector faces turmoil as IndiGo, commanding over 60% of domestic market share, battles a crisis from poor preparation for stricter flight duty time limitations, the FDTL rules effective from 1st November 2025, which boost pilot rest and curb night duties, revealing crew shortages and roster flaws. Over the past week, disruptions intensified. December 1st to 2nd dropped on time performance from 49% to 35% via glitches. December 3rd axed 85 to 100 flights at 19.7% on-time performance, and December 4th scrapped 550 and on-time performance at 8.5%. December 5th peaked with 1,000 cancellations, stalling daily operations till midnight amidst DGCA's FDTL waivers like waived weekly rests, totaling 2,100 plus grounded and stranding thousands, with fares exploding on competitive airlines. Delhi-Bangalore at 70,000 versus 25,000 to London. Today, December 6th saw 440 plus more cuts at hubs like Mumbai and Hyderabad 68. Igniting protests, wedding disruptions and counter chaos as SpiceJet added 100 flights and railways launched 116 extra coaches plus 84 specials for relief. Citing mismanagement, the MOCA under Minister Ram Mohan Naidu mandated that automatic full refunds for disrupted flights by 8 p.m. December the 7th. Sans fees or requests, 48-hour home baggage delivery with the grievance cells. Economy fare have been capped at 7,500 to 18,000 till normalcy, excluding business Udan with the violation penalties, and the DGCA has called a high-level probe on causes and accountability. Temporary FDTL suspension has been redeployed, and mandatory hotels, refreshment lounges access prioritizing seniors, and a 24/7 control room as the Prime Minister's office has contacted CEO Peter Elbers. IndiGo has targeted 95% recovery soon and full operations by the 10th or the 15th of December, though fines and trust damage has already done the damage to this sector, which is duopolistic in nature. All right, at this point in time, we are going to go across to Dr. Dharamvira Gandhi, Member of Parliament. Dr. Gandhi, appreciate you being here with us, sir. I hope you can hear me.
Thank you. Yeah, I can.
So thank you so much. So first up, this is a deep crisis. It is not a crisis which is going to abate in a few days. It is also going to leave a gaping hole. A hole which reminds you and tells you that the aviation sector is ailing, that the aviation sector in our country is volatile, and if something is not done to permanently fix the disease rather than looking at the symptoms, then of course we are in more trouble in the future. Your thoughts, sir?
Sir, you are very right. I think this is the worst ever disaster in the aviation sector in the history of aviation. I would call it the man-made disaster, not a natural disaster like sometimes have occurred in the history when thousands of planes have been halted at various locations on a global scale. But this disaster is totally man-made disaster, where a monopoly has been raised in the aviation sector in India to the tune of share of nearly 63% goes to one company, IndiGo only. And when some guidelines were settled, when the patient safety, the passenger safety was kept in mind, and but they did not only comply with that, but instead they preferred to do other way around and reverse the decision of DGCA and other people concerned about the health of the security of the passengers. So this disaster has occurred sheerly because of monopolistic nature of the present regime, which tries to give certain industries, not certain, but almost every industry to few houses or one or two houses, and a competitive atmosphere is not allowed to flourish in all the sectors of the industry, including aviation sector and industries.
So you're quite right. So, but the DGCA says that this was a guidance or a law or a rule which was intimated to IndiGo Airlines many months ago. Other airlines implemented it, but IndiGo failed to do so. A lot of people are blaming their lean model because this kind of a new FDTL setup required more hirings, and IndiGo did not do it because they did not want to spend more money. They wanted this model to be clean. How is the DGCA responsible here?
Because DGCA should, but first of all, the monopolist nature which has been established in the aviation sector is not just all of a sudden. It, over years of lobbying and working according to the rules set by the ruling class or the ruling party, this IndiGo has managed to bag so much of share in the aviation sector, sir. Otherwise, it was not possible. The other people, the Tatas have not picked up at all. The other players have not picked up at all. So if somebody is picking up at a pace which others have not or others cannot, then certainly there is favoritism. There certain people are being elevated while others are not being given that cooperation which can make the sector very competitive, and which will benefit not only the aviation industry but the passengers as well as the country also.